Trust me when I say this, some anime don't hit you right away. At first they feel slow, confusing, or even boring. You drop them, you forget about them, and then one day, you give them another chance. And suddenly, you're wondering why you didn't love them from the start. Not every anime is meant to hook you in the first episode. Some shows need time to build their world, their characters, and their emotions. In today's video, we're counting down the top 10 anime that slowly grew on people, featuring a mix of popular titles and underrated gems. So whether you're looking for something to rewatch or something you dropped too early, sit back, relax, and let's get into it. Number 10, Black Clover. A lot of people stopped watching Black Clover early on, to be honest. Asta was the reason, not the story. The yelling, the screaming, the never-ending energy. At first, many people found it annoying and monotonous. It looked like just another basic magic anime with a loud main character who wanted to be the best. Not a big deal, right? But if you kept watching, the anime eventually started to transform. The people around Asta became more real. The Black Bulls become one of the most fun teams to watch in shonen. The fights got smarter, the animation got better, and the obnoxious kid who yelled all the time suddenly had a heart. At first, Asta's lack of magic seemed like a basic plot point, but it became one of the best underdog stories in modern shonen. People who used to make fun of the program were openly endorsing it by the time the big arc started. Black Clover didn't become popular overnight. It built its fan base via consistency, improvement, and payoff. It's the kind of anime that starts out bad, but gets better and better, till it's really exciting. Number 9, Steins Gate. Even though Steins Gate is now well known, many people forget how difficult it was to get in at first. The first few episodes are sluggish, unclear, and almost ridiculous. It really seems like nothing significant is going on, with strange interactions, sporadic scientific discussions, and odd humor. Many viewers gave up before episode 5, asking themselves, what is this even about? However, that's precisely where Steins Gate deceives you. Characters, relationships, and normalcy are developed gradually because once something breaks, it breaks badly. Everything you believe to be filler suddenly becomes important when the plot finally becomes dark. Every small moment, every joke, and every discussion has emotional resonance. Steins Gate becomes a memorable film toward the end. You weren't prepared for the tension, the agony, and the sacrifices, so they struck you harder. It's one of those anime shows where viewers are told to keep watching, trust me, and when you do, you see why it is regarded as a masterpiece. Number 8, Mob Psycho 100. At first glance, Mob Psycho 100 looks weird. The art style is unconventional, the character designs are simple, and it doesn't look like your typical flashy anime. Many people dismissed it early just because of how it looked. Some even thought it was too goofy to take seriously. But the longer you watch, the more you realize how wrong that first impression was. Mob Psycho isn't about showing off power, it's about controlling it. The emotional growth of Mob, his relationship with Reigen, and the underlying message about self-worth slowly start to shine. The fights become incredible, not just visually, but emotionally. By the end, people who once ignored the show are calling it one of the best anime of its generation. Mob Psycho grows on you quietly, and before you realize it, you're deeply attached. Number 7, Attack on Titan. Believe it or not, a lot of people dropped Attack on Titan early. Some thought it was just mindless violence. Others found Eren annoying or one-dimensional. The early focus on survival made it feel repetitive to some viewers. But then the story expanded, the world grew, the mysteries deepened, and suddenly, Attack on Titan became something much bigger than a monster anime. Politics, morality, freedom, and consequence took center stage. Characters evolved in shocking ways, and moments that once felt simple became deeply layered. By the later seasons, even former critics admitted they were wrong. Attack on Titan didn't just grow on people, it forced them to rethink everything they thought the show was about. Number 6, Hunter x Hunter. At first, Hunter x Hunter seems really childish. It looks like a simple adventure anime with bright colors, easy goals, and a happy tone. A lot of people weren't impressed at first and thought it would be a regular shonen show. Hunter x Hunter was praised for breaking shonen rules with its deep characters. People who have seen it and critics love its complex world building, exciting combat, and wide spectrum of emotions. The Chimera Ant arc is often called one of anime's best story arcs. People that kept watching Hunter x Hunter often express the same thing. It became better with time. What began as a simple idea grew into one of the most well-known anime of all time. Number 5, One Piece. People say that One Piece is hard to get into. to. People don't like the art style, the tempo, or the length. The first arcs are slow, and a lot of people don't get why they're so popular. But once the world building starts, the game is over. The emotive stories, character backstories, and long-term payoff are the best. One Piece doesn't hurry you, it welcomes you. The show has been sent to more than 30 countries and translated into many languages. You can watch it on Crunchyroll, Netflix, Hulu, Amazon Prime Video, and other platforms around the world. People who used to make fun of how long it was now proudly say it's their favorite anime. It doesn't grow on you right away, but when it does, it never lets go. Number 4, Re:Zero. A lot of people are confused by Re:Zero at first. Subaru is weak, irritating, and frustrating. People want a power fantasy, but instead they get pain. But that's the point. Re:Zero slowly shows itself to be a psychological collapse that looks like an isekai. The story is mostly about Subaru's anguish, anxiety, and need. The anime got a lot of praise for its emotional storytelling, world building, and strong character arcs, especially Subaru's relationship with the half-elf heroine Amelia and the twin maids Rem and Ram. Re:Zero is one of the most important isekai anime of its time. It has inspired other works in the genre and has a large fan base throughout the world. Viewers are emotionally involved by the time they get the message. What seemed unpleasant turns out to be sad, and the anime gets respect for being distinctive. Number 3, Vinland Saga. Many people expected Vinland Saga to be non-stop Viking action. Instead, they got patience, philosophy, and slow character growth. Some dropped it early, thinking it was boring. But Vinland Saga is about change, about violence, regret, and finding meaning. The transformation of its characters is slow, deliberate, and powerful. Those who stayed were rewarded with one of the most mature anime experiences ever created. Number 2, Gintama. At the beginning, Gintama is a mess. It seems like there is no direction because of the random jokes, parodies, and silly episodes. A lot of people don't understand, but everything makes sense once the serious arcs start. The funny parts make the suffering worse. The characters seem lifelike. It has led to movies, spin-offs like Gintama, The Final, and the 2025 series Mr. Ginpachi's Zany Class. The franchise still has an effect on anime comedy and parody stories. Number 1, Naruto. Japanese animated television series based on the manga by Masashi Kishimoto. It follows Naruto Uzumaki, a spirited young ninja ostracized by his village but determined to become Hokage, its strongest and most respected leader. For millions, Naruto wasn't just an anime, it was part of growing up, and that's why it slowly grew on people more than almost any other show. And that's it for today's list. These anime prove that first impressions aren't everything, and sometimes the best stories take time to unfold. Now, I'm curious, which anime slowly grew on you the most? Let me know in the comments. And if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss another upload. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.